Let's roll out here. We're going to go live on TikTok here real quick. Some stuff to do today too. All right. We're live on YouTube. Appreciate you guys being here. We got the AI up right now. Look at the overall market. Market is up. It's kind of turning over. So you need to watch yourself here. This could get a little hairy. I hope it doesn't. But there are 3 15-minute red candles, just so you know. So if you are joining, as soon as we have some more join, we will start doing it. Or if you just want to start calling out stocks, we'll just start doing TA on the stocks. But things are looking fairly good, actually. So we're going into close. If you hadn't joined the Telegram, you probably should. It's pretty cool. You can find it in the link on YouTube and on TikTok. Let's get this moving. What we got here? We got 11. We're notifying everybody on live. Appreciate that. TikTok, do what you got to do. And then we're gonna start with so we had a couple plays yesterday. The plays were, if I could pull out my sheet. Where's my sheet? Well, I don't have my sheet. One was FXLV. It's up 8% at one point was, and RFP was up 4% at one point. In fact, it was up 1263. It's now 1222. So it was up quite a bit today. What about CLI? Let's look at CLI. CLI up 4. Nice. Yeah, I'd stay longer. This is not a bad. Definitely a nibble here, and then you can get about where it's at. It gets above. Let's just say it gets above. It needs to really get above the 50-day and the 20 because they're right there the same. About 18.22, you're about 40 cents off. Let's call it 18.30. I'd get real long. CLI is a good. Now the stock doesn't move much, right? What's the range here? We're looking at 20 to like 17 or 16.50, right? But good relative strength. Semi-small float. Insiders have been buying the hell out of it. So there you go. CLI, not a bad stock. Thanks for turning me on to that. We saw that with some insiders months ago. But again, it's a REIT, so it's not going to move a lot. It's not a real sexy stock, but you know what it does? Prints. All right. Thank you very much. Was it NJ? AMC, what you think? I think AMC, I think the party may be over. It's up 1% today. It is going sideways. I mean, I don't know. Do you nibble here? AMC is such a catalyst-driven, subreddit-driven stock. I mean, if I'm looking at the TA, I've said this before, you can start to nibble at 30. It's at 29.3, but you really want to get long about 40. Let's just call it 46. Man, that's all I can tell you about AMC. Buy the TA. There's really no trend. The trend is actually down right now. I mean, it's really it's a bad place. So a lot of meme stocks are though. This is one of the few that's actually semi holding up. This and GameStop, but a lot of the other ones are not today. What's up? Man, you be on point with those stocks. 10 TikTok content, dude. I've got 55,000 followers on the TikTok. I mean, I do insiders. So if you look at my TikToks there, the insiders overnight, we just did FXLV. It's up. It was up 8, and then we just did last night. We also did RFP. It was up 4 today. So pretty good day for us actually. Let's see what QS is doing. A little QuantumScape, I'm guessing. Yep. Well, it's basing. It's off its lows. So I don't know, man. This is a real tough call. So it's doing this still. You know, it's got that little thing at the end, right? ISIG is pumping. Got the AI on today, just so you know. Here, let me real quick. FOA is going up. CTRE is on a run too, just so you guys know. All right, back to QS. I wouldn't get long to about 32 in the stock. That puts you above the bull bear pivot of the 200-day, and you'll be good. 32, but it gets at 24, and it's still in a good downtrend here. If you really want to get long, it's at 40. But I think you can start to really nibble at about 32, 33. There you go. Appreciate it, man. Appreciate you, Carlos. That's QS. My Koa Altum Drago. Should I sell my Doge? No, man. So I played Doge in 2016. Took me 4 years, but I got out, and now I bought more. So if it's another 4 years and lets me make 5 figures off a $300 investment, that's what I'll do. So I'm not giving financial advice. That's just what worked out to me. What's up, Swole Game? Good to see you again. Saw you this. ISIG's pumping, guys. What do you think of CRTX, the huge short interest? Woo, let's look. With the huge short, how big is this? Yeah, it's a high 45% high short interest. Well, it's getting beaten the hell down. That's what's going on. Now, it could pump at any time. It's got a small float, too. So, again, all the biotechs are being beat down. Just beat to hell. So, you could I don't want to tell you what to do here, but if it were me, you could probably hold here, I guess. But again, it's just going like it did this, and now it's going like this. So I would needs to get above that 1830-ish mark, 1830-ish, and it will run real quick because it's got to fill the gap. It'll run to 32 very quickly. So I'll wait till 818 though for sure. I don't think I'm playing this right now, and it's below 30 on the relative strength. That's CRTX. Congratulations, man. I think you could make that you could make an argument at 18. Let's just say that. All right, cool. Should you buy? I think CRTX, the one I just did. So we just did QS as well. Prague, we did this morning. Let's do it again. Prague's not in like the worst shape. All right, all right, it's at 280. It needs to bust through. So the 50-day and the 200-day bull bear pivot come together at about 292. It looks like, from what I'm saying. I could tell you this right here. You could probably at 340, you can start to nibble. You're not too far away from that, actually, because it was there like 5 days ago. So 340, you can actually nibble. You can get real long at that $4 mark. Get real long in Prague at that $4 mark, and you could see all the time that there's not a lot of supply above that. You could see $6 real quick. So again, not financial advice, just what I see. Double Trouble TV, thanks, bro. Thank you guys. All my cryptos are dropping like crazy wine. Well, it's a perfect storm. You had the jobs report. You had Omicron. You had volumes down on the weekend. You had Asia not buying. Asia is in a real bad place. Europe's in a real bad place. So you just didn't have the support. What we need to get from the top down, ETH's pretty good. It's at 4,200. It needs to maintain 4,200. Bitcoin needs to get back above 53,000. Once we do that, then you'll see. Now, the cryptos that have the relative strength, let me just go through it. It's the same as it was on Friday. Luna, Mana, Sand, Solano, Ethereum, AVAX. As I go down through here, as I go down CoinMarketCap, I see it. It's the same as it was. Now, Solana's a little bit less. Solana, you got to be long above 180, excuse me. AVAX is showing real good strength. Matic is showing some very, very good strength as well. I forgot about that one. Really not seeing any others that are really knocking my socks off today. Sand is up just tad today, but Sand is good overall. I stay long Crow. I wouldn't be buying. If you are, I'd be nibbling. Again, in times like this, you want to your position size on a buy should be very, very small, or a lot smaller than it typically is. Appreciate you guys. Thanks. Should I be worried about you should always have an eye on it and know what your positions are. Yep. Unless you're very convicted in that crypto or the stock, you need to know where you are in the positions. Look, the crypto market's gone down 30% 3 times this year, right? Like if you can't stand that, then it's time to get out of crypto. That's just what crypto does. Bitcoin's been down 80%, like 9 times since I've been in Bitcoin, which is like 8 years, right? So understand it's just part of crypto, right? Because it's a risk asset, which they all are, but it's the first one that they liquidate to cover their positions in the stock market. That's how it works. Thanks again, Swole. You're awesome, brother. Won't happen. I'm not sure what won't happen, but I'm not saying you're wrong. Thank you for the info. You're more than welcome. Think about SPY puts. Too early. Well, yeah, SPY today. What is SPY? I mean, the S&P's up. Let me look at the SPY just to get a flavor. It's just going sideways. So your puts aren't terrible right now. I just can't, long term, I can't, unless Omicron, right, again, the big one, unless it gets worse, which I don't, unless Fauci comes out or, the South African, leader and, it's bad, hospitalizations, then you're going to see SPY drop. So it's not the worst idea. I don't like to bet, but I don't like to bet against SPY. I really don't. It's up today 1.5, right? So again, I'd stay long here. I get real long above the 20-day at 465. So if you guys are wanting to get long SPY, 465 is the mark.
Large uptick in orders in recent weeks.
Think about SPY too. Yeah. What's your favorite meme coin? I like Shiba. Well, it's it's the ones that you guys have given me. Shiba, Cat Girl. I'm in Meta, Hero. I'm in now. I'm in Time. I'm in OHM.
Shares on market and afternoon high.
Memories I'm in as well. Again, those are our S coins, but they are through Olympus Dow, through Wonderland. There you go. I got the AI on in the background, so you guys may be hearing that. Kitty Inu. I'll check that out. Mudson, what's up, dude? I hadn't seen you in a while. What's up with DWAC today? Let's look at DWAC. I did not see it this morning. No one asked about it. Going sideways, as it always has. It did pump. It looks a couple days ago. It is down today slightly. It's at 43 again. 40 is the jump-off point for me. If it goes below 40, I'm kind of out, right? So it's doing this. If it goes down, it needs to get back to 40, and I'll start buying again. By the way, I don't have a position in this. I got in on the second pump, and then it came down. I think I made like maybe 10%. It wasn't much. So the relative strength is 46. So it is above. It's not above 50, but it's close to 50 enough. So there you go. If you're in DWAC right now, I'd probably hold. It's not a sell yet. If it goes below 40, watch yourself. Again, a full daily candle below 40s when I'm out. So appreciate you guys. Victoria, do you have some stocks that have a year time frame or more? I mean, I do. QQQ, SPY. Just the major. Like my 401k, it's basically ARK. It's a lot of ARK, in fact, and ARK's down. SPY, QQQ, Megas, of course. Apple. Meta, Google. All the majors. What else is my? I've got XLE. I've got XLF in there. And then I've got some other ETFs that I'm long in. Victoria VR. Let's look what that is. Let me go to my trading view. Victoria VR versus Tether. It's just been out 4 days, so really not much to say. You're probably going to know more about this than me. Pumped. So I don't know if there was a pre-mine or not at 0.00, looks like a half a cent. And then it's gone to 40 cents, and that's kind of where it hangs out. It's at 33 now. It's in a slight downtrend, but it's been out there for 4 days. So really no opinion about that one. It needs to run at least 3 months for me. I'm all about price. I like to buy stuff doing this, not stuff that are doing this. Stuff that's doing this is a hold. If it's doing this, that's all. But if it's doing this, guys, I got to cut it back. I haven't even looked at that one. So with the market doing, I haven't even looked at with the market doing that. Wow, it's come way down. I hadn't even looked at this. So it is literally at the bull bear pivot at the 200 day right now. It's holding on to. This is a stock that I just cannot get into, especially with crypto doing what it's done. You can get long. You could probably get long back in the stock again. Not gonna like this at 16. It's doing this. It needs so it's at this level. It's doing well. 16 is this level here. It's doing this. It needs to get back to the 16 level and then on the bright breakout. We buy on the breakouts. Usner, thanks, man. MMKK, what's up, brother? Thank you. Thoughts on I like Elron. Did a chart on Elron really quickly. Let me get it up here. EGLD. What's it at today? EGLD is at we're at 279. Here's the spots.
5 minutes left in today's trading session. S&P 500 futures knocking on the door of 4,600, getting a little bounce.
S&P futures are up. We need the S&P above 4,500. If it goes below 4,500, guys, we're in a lot of trouble. You have no idea what's about to happen if it goes below 4,500. That would be very, very bad for a lot of ETFs. All right, getting back to EGLD. It's at 270. We think it could. We need to get above 300 before I start to nibble, which is not too far off. We're looking for a price target at 359. That's the 161 Fibonacci extension. Once it's above $359, look for a price target of 550. That's the 261 Fibonacci extension. So that's EGLD. But right here, it's a hold for me. I actually don't own. I own this on Voyager, but it's like maybe 3 or 4. It's not a lot at all. So there you go. Appreciate it. Appreciate you guys. What ticket are you going to drop again? Beats by thoughts on Tesla? Let's go. TSLA. It was down 5. Now it is only down half a point. Its line in the sand is 1,000. So it's gone below that. It pumped up. Here's something pumping right now. ARDS is on a pump right now, and SVFD is on a pump. Just so you guys know, that's the AI is letting me know that. Tesla. Let's go back to the line of sand is 1,000. I need to see a daily candle above 1,000 for me to start to nibble again. Know that the base support in that stock is $800. $800. If it breaks that, you're going to be in a world of hurt. Again, it's at 1,000 right now. And if I want to get real long, it's going to be above the 20-day, which is actually right where the lower upper trend line sits, which would be about, let's just call it 1090. 1090 is where I get real long in Tesla again. There you go. Appreciate Riot. Again, saw it this morning. Not very impressive at all. It just kept going sideways, and now it based out. Today, it's climbed back up to 29. Still down 1%. Can't get long in that stock till 37.30. 37.30, and then at 40 is just where I get real long. So again, that's just like Mara, BitF, HUT, Hive. They're all the same. You got to know where to get long at, and it's in a downtrend right now. It looks like it could be reversing here, or at least going sideways. Hopefully for the next couple days, but it's going to follow with Bitcoin. But I would not get long until 37.50, and then get real long at 40. There you go. That is my thoughts on Riot. Appreciate you. Beats by Bread. You're awesome, bro. SL on Crow, Mana, and Link. You stay long. Link is the
of Apple ticking it a little lower here.
Link is the weak link there. It just hasn't performed this year. Let me look at the Link chart really quick. All the other ones I would hold. because they're Sol, Crow, and Man are outperforming for the most part. Let me look at the year to date. Yeah, Chainlink. So I hold a bunch of Chainlink. I'm not going to sell it because I'm in Chainlink at like $3. Maybe even lower than that. In fact, when it got to 10, I thought about selling it. So this thing's been at 52 this week. This year. I would look at. God dang, man! If I'm being honest with you, it's a sell right now. I think you can get long. I mean, it's clear at $34 you can get long in Link. You can start buying Link again. But right now, you may take some profits and wait on it. The last month has been just completely down. It's gone from 38, and now you are sitting right at 18. So it's literally got almost. It's down literally 50%. So just so you know, that's not good for Link. The only reason that I still hold is because I was in that very, very early. So Reflection, thank you very much, brother. Appreciate you. Long ETH, yes. So I just rounded up 4,200 is where I get long. That's y'all said 8. Thank you very much. Harmony 1, thanks. This was one that was outperforming up until about a month ago, and let's see what's happened in this past month. It's just fallen off. Let me get the full year date here. You stay long above 21. It's currently at 17. I'd start by so the early spring highs. That's what once it goes above that, that's what you want to be long. That's a rule of thumb for all cryptos and stocks. So 21 you get long. It's sitting at 17. It's a hold right now. It's gone lower than that, so it's gone down to 13 before. I think at 13 that might be where I jump out at. But it just needs to change course. The last 3 months have been just sideways for the most part. It's kind of gone up and down. So it's a hold, but if it breaks 13, I'd jump out. If it goes to 21, I'd start buying more. That's what I would do. Again, not financial advice. A1A or A11. Sorry, brother. Will Lucid recover? Sure, it will. Absolutely. Lucid kind of recover. Did it this morning on the live this morning. It's down 5. I mean, it went down to 38. It's back to 44 today alone. It's still down 5, and so it just gapped down. So it's made back. It's still moving up. In fact, all right. Line in the sand there is let's just call it 30. It goes below 30. You got to dump. Where would I get long in this in Lucid? I've said it before. If I'm doing round numbers, it's probably get above the 20-day. It's at 49ish is where I get back long. In LCID, again, it's at 44, almost 45 right now. There you go. 40 is pretty. Yep, I hear you. Beats by the bread's knocking it out today. Thank you.
$43 level here. 43.
Piton looks like it is moving up to.
Down about 1%.
It's still down 1%. Yeah, Piton. That's my news guy. Call option Disney 177. Let's look at Disney really quick.
Papa Tango Oscar November.
I don't know, DIS, right? Yeah, duh. I must have pushed the wrong button. It's 77 on what, December what? 10th? No, it's not going to make that. No. Sell it. You're up to 2.5 today. It does look it's off its low. I would hold, but boy, Theta's going to eat you up quick. You got what? That's a Friday call. Yeah, you might hold. It's not going to get to 177. You're going to take a loss on that for sure. Could I see it getting to like 155? Yes. So I would look at that. If it's a green day tomorrow, continue to hold. But the first red day, I'd look at pre-market a lot. And yeah, I mean, take what you can get and get out because you're gonna lose money in this. Look, I lost money with USL. With the whole Omicron thing, I was long crude. I had the call options on 121, 1217. I had them on in late November too. I forgot what that was. But anyway, they were printing, and then Omicron came, crushed me. So literally down $2,000 in those. But so sometimes you just got to take the L, right? So that's what we're doing here. All right, appreciate you, man. Thank you, sir. You're awesome. Shout out to Syad. Love it. Hib, please. What is Hib Sports doing today? My wife's company actually sells to them. Whoa. So it is off its, so the line in the sand here, as you probably know, is 70 to 73 today. It did hit 70. It went below that on Friday. Line in the sand, the support is at 70. If it goes below, if it's a full candle below that, you got to jump it, bro. Where I get long again, there's several places it's well defined. It's how far off the stack do you want to go. So 83, let's just call it 84 is where I get long. That gets you past the bull bear pivot of the 200 day. It gets you past the 50 day as well. So let's just call it 84. Yeah, let's call it. You know what? Nice round number is 85 is where I get long. And at that point, there's not a lot of. Well, there is overhead supply there. Going back to July, it's not a terrible amount, a lot, but at 85 you get long. I mean, its all-time high is 101, so you're not too far from that now still. So relative strength is below 40, so watch that. And it does have a high short interest on it too, so it could absolutely pump. The reason that it went down so bad on Friday is because there is a high short interest on this, and so when it started to go down on Friday, it was a cascading effect, meaning a lot of people got stopped out. So just letting you know, anything above 84, 85, I'd get long again. It's got a small flow, so it could absolutely pump at any time. Just letting you know, that's how we roll. Thanks, Toby. Appreciate you, man. God has released the last mediation. Hey, praise God. God bless, brother. I'm holding loose at 52. Should I? I don't like to average down. No, do not. Just hold. You're at 52. That's not smart. No, I'd let it come to you. Once it gets to 50, you can start. Again, not financial bias, just what I would do. At 50 is where I start to add. Right now, it's a hold. It can go either way. Again, we're in very choppy markets due to all Omicron, the jobs, Biden. What are we doing about rates? Look at the rates, guys. Look, we need the 30-year below. The 30-year needs to stay below 175. The 10-year. We need to stay below 140. It's at 145 right now. Like, bad things happen there, right? That's why we need the S&P above 4,500, and we need the Dow Jones above 34,500. If those all go below and break down, we're in a world of hurt, like you've never seen before. Like, that's just Econ 101. Hib, we did. Thank you, Toby. Appreciate you, brother. I really do. Quant. Let's look at Quant today. What is the Quant doing? The QNT. I get asked about this a lot. So a lot of people are in the Quant. They love the Quant. The Quant in the 3-month had a high of 429. Is now down to 153. So hopefully you hadn't been holding all the way down. I do not hold this coin. Where I stay long. Oh. Here it is, clearly defined. So it's below this today. It's at 166. Clearly, you know that. 178 is where I'd start to nibble. Once it goes again, it's doing this. It needs to do this and get back up to here. At 182 is where I go long. I said $14. Let's just call it 180 is where I start to nibble. I get a lot longer at 210. 210. There you go. 280 is where you start to nibble. At 210, you start to get a little bit longer. That will put it back into an uptrend, and there's resistance there too. So which will turn into support. So there you go for that. What was pumping right then? Here is what's pumping. CPIX is pumping, guys. DAKT is pumping with 26 minutes left in the session. We've got DAKT pumping. It has now gone to $4.81, and CPIX is pumping. It's at 738 right now. So if you're trading, there you go. That's what's pumping now. Appreciate the follows, guys. New to trading here and holding so much red. December historically, no. In fact, it's exactly the opposite. For 70 years, November, December, and through January, since 1951, have been the best 3 months for stocks. This is it's literally unprecedented. There was, clearly that's just, that's just the average, if you would. What I'm saying is that those are the 3 best 90-day stretch for stocks, but you've got so much chop with the Omicron, with the lockdowns. What are they doing? One of the good things to do, guys, is to look and see what Europe in pre-market. Look and see what Europe's doing. Europe typically leads the way for us right now. Now, if they're locking down, it's now a global economy, as we all know. So if they're locking down, or if their market's green that day, we will be green. And let me tell you about the VIX. Here's how you understand the VIX, right? The VIX is the implied volatility. So how do you get that to know how much the market's going to move? All right, so if the VIX today is at 28, right? So with the Black-Scholes model, you would. So don't ask me why they picked 16. It's a long explanation, and I really don't know that well. But the VIX, you take, it's 28. You divide 28 by 16. It comes out to about 1.7, right? 1.7, right? So that's 1.7%. You turn that into a percentage. You then look at the Dow Jones, and that's how much the Dow Jones can actually move that day. So if we did that, it's about $600. Guess what the Dow Jones has moved today? 650, right? It's moved 1.88%. So that's what the VIX does. That's what you know. It can move 700 points up and 700 points down. That's how you find the implied volatility from the VIX. Now you know. Follow me. You get nuggets like that. Did we miss the boat on CPIX? I don't know. Maybe. 62. I mean, if you had told me this 4 days ago, I'd probably said yes at the same thing. Yeah, look, it hadn't done the dead cat bounce though. So when it comes back down, it's gonna have support at 5. It's at 744 now. It's gonna have support at $5, right? So here you go. It could bounce off of that. Line in the sand's 350. CPX is still pumping right now as we talk, so it's still going up. There's something to be said for playing the FOMO on the 1 day. You've got 23 minutes left in the session. In YOLO hour, I'd be following that. Let me see what the CPI is doing. So in with this, it said 742, 743, 742. SG is going up. FGF is also going up. If you want to gamble today on the FOMO, it's still moving up. So it's at 61.55. But again, on stuff like this, to make any kind of money, you got to trade heavy. That is not something that I would even tell anybody to do. Again, not financial advice at all. But if you want to YOLO in, which is what I used to do, yeah. But again, this could be up tomorrow too. Like it's had 4 days now, five really good days. Well, 4 really good days out of 5. So and it's got a small float. It could pump. Insiders have been buying. So it's not the worst play right now. Just get yours. It goes up and get out. I wouldn't be messing with this. It's still going up. I've got 748 now. So 748, And then on the
from MDB,
yeah, let's move it up. It's going 61 to almost 62 now.
Software,
Boom.
HQY Health Equity, Logic.
Really appreciate it, man. Yeah, I appreciate you guys too. Extreme fear levels are yes. That is what the VIX is, right? So anything above 21 in the VIX is very, very bad. That's kind of like the pivot point. If it's above 21, you have a high implied volatility. We spiked on Friday to 30. UVXY, I believe, is the VIX. Let me make sure. UVXY is so you can actually bet the VIX, right? So yeah, that's the so UVXY is the ultra short term futures, right? So you can bet the VIX there. So if you want to, but again, it's the implied volatility. Meaning, so if you're buying options above 21, they're going to be a lot more expensive because the volatility and basically the Wall Street doesn't know. It kind of loses its pricing models above 21. When it spikes to 30, look out! Like all bets are off because now you've got a Dow Jones and a Nasdaq that can move 1.75, 2% a day. Those are big freaking moves, big moves, and the market does not like that. Just so you know, that's how the VIX works. That is what you get at this channel here. What else are we looking at today that I missed? I'm going back. God bless you, my man, too. What's up? Is it Boostar? Yeah, I remember you. How you doing? Thank you, Jones. Appreciate it.
Word and Salesforce to launch software
servicing. Thank you. Vinny Gino, love it. Guest me. D-Rack, we just did, but we'll do it again. It's a hold right now. I would draw a line in the sand though at 40. I really would, man. At 40, it could absolutely fall out. It's a hold though for me right now. I'll tell you the strategy there. If you see Trump or Trump's people once this, I think it's 20. Well, it's probably gonna be March. But anyway. If Trump tries to build this out, like build it from scratch, it's not going to work, right? Trump needs to buy. Go buy the New York Post. Go buy these media outlets that he could buy for 200, 300 million bucks, right? And get his message out. That's what he needs to do, right? I'm not even a Trump guy. That's just like there's no developer going to work for him. They're just not going to work for him. Go buy big publications, old school stuff, which he kind of knows about, right? That's what I would be doing. Thank you, guys. Thank you, Parabolic. You're awesome, brother. Appreciate you a lot, man. Really do. All right, what else are we doing here today? We did the DWAC. Yes, careful. The VIX is one. It's always moving. Like I think the VIX is 24/7. By the way, just so we know. The VIX is 24/7, right? It's kind of like crypto. That's what it trades. So the VIX is a very interesting, but you got to know how to find the implied volatility. Take the VIX number VIX, which today is 28. You divide by 16. Again, don't ask me why the 16. It's a Black-Scholes model. There's a whole litany of why they do it. It comes out with 1.75, 2%, whatever it is, right? 2, which you turn into a percentage, and that's how much the market can move each day, right? So the higher 2%, 3%, that's how much the market can move either way, and the market does not like that. The people that price options do not like that, so you will pay more in premium for options. Just letting you know, that's how it works. All right, what's up? Parabolic bringing the gifts. I know, I love that dude. Josh, what's up, brother? Good to see you here. Parabolic, my man, shout out to him. Reflection thoughts on DYNA. DYNA. Let me find my right chart here. DYNA. Dynamics. You know what? I haven't been asked about this in a long time. So what is up with DYNA? It's let's call it 322. A bunch of zeros in front, like 9. It's acting a lot like Shiba here. So it's above its first half highs though. So it's a hold. It goes down to, add another 0.28. I'd stay long above that. You can get longer at 0.004. You're at 3.237. So yeah, it's a hold, but no, if it goes below, and so it's at the zero's 3.237. If it goes below another 0.028, you got to jump out. That's very tough to call on a live, but there you go. Parabolic, you're awesome, brother. What are your thoughts on Lucid? I just got that. I'll tell you one more time because I don't mind going back and talking Lucid. Again, line in the sand, as we all know, is at 30. Just doing a round number there. I've got a line at 27, but I'd say 30 is my line in the sand where I jump out. It's a hold for me right now. It gets above 50. It's at 44.5 right now and going up. Actually, it's down 5%, almost 6% today, but it is moving back up the candle, right? The daily candle. If it gets above 50, I start buying again. Again, not financial bias, just what I would do on Lucid. It's got some short interest, so watch it there. But
he says he hopes to deal with debt limit in house this week.
All right, so they're talking about the debt limit now. Lucid, my stock yesterday that I called on Sunday, I did a stocks to watch. FXLV, it was up 8%. It's now up 7%. We did. It was R. Let me get back to it. It was RFP went to 4%. Again, these are 1 day calls. Again, not financial advice, just what the insiders are trading. That's what we give you here on the channel. Please give me a follow because our content, again, I probably do 1 or 2 videos a day, and those are about the calls of what the insiders are buying. That's all that I do besides this live TA, right? I can do crypto, whatever you want to do. If you want to know what I hold as far as crypto goes, mostly majors, but I've got the Shiba, I got the Cat Girl, I got the Hero, I got what else did I buy? OHM, which went to time. Memories I hold for Wonderland. Of course, I've got Mana, AVAX, Solana. I've got ETH, Bitcoin. Of course, I've been in Bitcoin since 2014. So there we go. Hey, thank you guys for being on YouTube for me. Good stuff. Thank you, Em. Appreciate it. That's my thoughts on Lucid. Appreciate you guys. Stocks that I'm in. Those are my stocks today. What was the FXLV, RFP? I forget what else I was in today. If I had my sheet, which I do not because I called it. So some non-sexy stocks that you might look at too. Look at the builders. TOL is a good one. LEN, that's Linux. ITB is the builders ETF. NLR. I'm still liking Costco. I like the railroads too, CSX and UNP. We like stocks that are doing this, guys. I don't like stocks doing this. I sleep better at night. So I buy strength. I don't buy weakness. I don't sleep when I've got outstanding short-term positions that I'm trying to trade, right? I like stocks that are doing this. It makes it a lot easier on me. The easiest way to go broke is to buy weakness. It really is, guys. And we don't get married to a stock. We just date. We're in the dating business. We're in the trends business, right? TA is all about trends, momentum. That's what we're about. That's what relative strength is, right? So let me kind of explain relative strength really quick. If you have a stock that has a relative strength of 30, if it breaks 30, that's bad. That means you probably need to be in a different stock. But let's say it's 30. That means there's 70% other stocks that are better trade, right? QNT, I think that's a hold. Chainlink, I hold it because it's a good coin, not for the TA. The TA on Chainlink is very, very bad, right? So if you want to look back at Chainlink one more time, I'll do it. Again, I had Chainlink long time ago, back in 2017 for sure. But anyway, yeah. So Chainlink, it bases out at 13. You got to jump out at that point. But I would not get long in Chainlink till it gets back to 34. It's been as high as 52. So there you go. It's literally got to do almost 100%. It's got to do 80% up. So it's got a long way to go. But that, to me, it's got a good team. Look, I'm not here to shield Chainlink. It's something I've been with for a long time, and I happen to like it. Clearly, I should have sold, but sometimes we go against our gut, and that's what I did. AMC I just did. You're probably gonna know more about what's going on with AMC than me. I would probably like the line is saying 30. It's below that now. A full candle, a daily candle that closes below that is what I would look for, and then I would jump out. If I'm playing it. If I'm being honest with everyone, right, and the apes, you really can't get back long in the stock. I mean, you've got to get over. I mean, it's right on the 200-day now, but you really got to get over 45 to even. It's at 28.6 right now. 45 is where I mean, I guess you could nibble above 38 because that's the 50 and the 20-day, and then at 45 you could probably get long, but it's just in the dumps. The thing that's killing AMC right now, easy. The insiders have been selling. Just to let you know. What's up, Tony? Appreciate you, brother. Sadly, we just did those. Yes, we did. Treat these stocks as what? I missed it. Like side chicks. It's too no. Look, man. I know we do the same thing, right? The buy low, sell high. That's kind of a myth. It's really buy high, sell higher, right? It's still lower, right? But buy high, sell higher. That if you're buying high, means it's got good relative strength. That means it's probably the probability that a stock that's doing this is going to continue to do that is very, very high. A stock that's doing this, that's continuing to do this, is very, very high. Continues to fall, right? That's just not just math, but it's literally momentum, right? So if you look at Toll, right now, Toll is in a break. I mean, it's literally above 68. It's at 70. It's at an all-time high. It's up 3% today. It's been printing since basically it broke out of 65. Boom. There you go. Then its last all-time high, it broke it at 67. Now we're at 70. That was 3 days ago. So on Friday, it was slightly down. On that Thursday before, it was up literally 8%. So there you go. Toll is not too high. Again, not financial advice, but I'd stay long Toll above 68. Above 68 is where I'd stay long. So thank you, Jay Cliz. What's up? Chad, what's up with the Chad today?
Spike in volume in Grab, GRAB.
Grab's got a little spike. Okay, all right. So Che is it did this right. Had a huge miss. I'm not sure what. Like I'm a price guy. So it does this right. Then it starts doing this, and now it's curling back up. So if you want to, like, I wouldn't play this, but if you want to play it smart, if they can get to 40 again, 40. It will literally. There's a huge gap. So it gapped down that day. So they can so it's at 29 now. If you can get back to 40, you will literally have it can run to 57 very easily. There's zero. There's a huge gap there, and it will absolutely fill that gap. That's probably 3 or 4 days from going from 40 to 57. That would be a good trade. But right now, it's not a good trade. It needs to get to that 40 mark for it to be a good trade and for it to have literally the gunpowder. Now, it will bounce at 47. That's the 50-day. But yeah, you can see I can see that taking place, and then where you get real long again is not even going to be until like 89. But again, 40 is a good smart trade. Goes to 55, 57, made some money, get out, take some profits, whatever you want to do, and wait till it hits 89 to go long. That's what I would do. Again, not financial advice. B. Hodgkins, love it. Thank you. Do you think AMC will ever squeeze again? I do not. I don't. I think AMC has run its course. Again, insiders are selling. They're selling.
House
So
Majority Leader Hoyer says including debt limit increase in national defense bill is a possibility, but he does not.
all right, people think
it is a probability.
like I think a lot of the apes are actually out. I really do, because it's very, very tough to hold a stock that long. Thoughts on Luna? Reflections? Real simple. Stay long. That's one of the strongest cryptos out there right now as we see it. Yes, I'm looking at your second comment. It's been spiking. Yes, you stay long. Luna, Mana, Sand, Solano, AVAX, ETH. Those are major ones. Crow, I'd stay long as well. Watch out for the Voyager coin. So I'm not sure what the ticker is, but you can easily find that. Also, the FTX coin. I think it's FTXTX. I'm not sure. But I saw that they have gone out for to raise another couple billion. If they get that, that token will spike. It's the let me look and see what token that is. It's the FTX, but it's called something. FTT. That's the FTX token, if I'm not mistaken. Yes. So FTT. They are going out. So FTX, which is their token right there, they are going out for. They're looking to raise at a $32 billion valuation. So they're looking to raise about 1.5 billion is what I read. So if they do that, guess what? This token will absolutely spike. So there you go. It flipped Doge and AVAX. If you're talking about Luna, absolutely it did. Well, it's just like that's the relative strength. That's what we're talking about. If it's got relative strength right now, it's moving up quickly, right? Doge, AVAX, Shiba. It flipped Matic, Crow. It flipped a lot. It flipped Algo's been very strong. It's not. Maybe the last 2 weeks it hadn't, but a month ago it was very strong. So there you go. That's fair. I really like the Poly right now. Polygon is extremely strong right now as well. Somebody told me it was going to be strong this week. Last week, I kind of had my doubts, but they were not wrong. So again, guys, a lot of these stocks and cryptos you guys are going to know more about. One, I might not be in that crypto or that stock, and you are in the Discords and you're in the subreddit.
Says PGA Tour and ESPN.
LGAC is pumping right now. LGAC, and also look at SPRB. SPRB is pumping. LGAC, you've got 3 minutes in the session. Just letting you know. All right. RDX showing support to all about these 2 days ago. ARDX. Let me look.
LGAC.
I'm not. I mean, it's literally doing this. It's got a little uptrend, and now it's down. Now it's down 9%. Had a big miss back in what was that, July 19th. There's not much you can say about this one. It's just doing this, and then it's kind of done this a little bit. Like it's gone from what, 90 cents to $1.38. It's a penny stock. It's a biotech. You just never know what's going to take place with it. So you probably know more about this stock than I do because you're in the Discord or the subreddit or the message boards, whatever it is. It's not a stock that I'd be trading. I can tell you this though. You would think that once it didn't get above that. It gets to $2 though. Here's your trade. Again, not financial bias. It gets to like 208. This thing, it gapped down so far. There is it'll fill this gap quick. So from let's just call it 215. So let me back up. 215 on ARDX, you'll run to $6 fairly quickly. within a month. But it's got to get back to 208. It's at 138 now. So that's how I play ARDX. Again, not financial advice, just the way that I would play it. That's not a stock that I play. But you probably know more about the catalyst events in biotech because they count more. So is that K Clem? What's up, brother? FTT is highly paid token for YouTube to promote. Oh, there you go. Well, I'm only talking about the catalyst that I saw this morning where they're going out to raise 1.5 billion at a $32 billion valuation. That is SFB. Sam Friedman, whatever his name is, right? The billionaire that did FTX, right? So, not saying it's a good coin or bad coin. I'm just telling you what I read, right? I'm really not a catalyst type guy. I'm all about the price. So, what are your thoughts about GYEN and Coinbase? I have no thoughts on that. Coinbase, clearly, I think Coinbase can be used. I use Coinbase Pro to trade heavy in crypto with my S Corp. Coinbase Pro is what I use if I'm just on my phone. Voyager, Crypto.com. I use those. I don't use FTX. I probably if I'm going to be more in the derivatives, which I'm not in crypto because it's already so highly leveraged. So I'm not in FTX. Binance I use Cryptopia, which is now fallen, and I lost a couple grand in that one. That was like 2 years ago. There's a bankruptcy hearing in that one too. We also have I've been in quite a few. So just let you know what I use now. I'll be suing the shit out of them. They locked it, so I can't trade. Ooh, that sucks, dude. I don't know anything about that. I didn't even know that was going on. So, yeah, Coinbase is not your friend. Initially they were, but now they're highly corporate. They answer to the SEC. So, Coinbase is not my preferred way to trade. Again, if I'm trading heavy through my S Corp, I do use Coinbase Pro, just so you know. Reflection, nope. Going as the bottom of the barrel, in my opinion. It could be. I don't know much about that one. I can look at it really quick, though. GYEN, what are we doing here? 0.08. Today it's lost a shit ton. And spiked to 3 cents, and it just went back to zero. It did do a small dead cat bounce. That's interesting. It's just 0.008 when it went to 3 cents. So again, if you play with those, I'm not even sure what it does. So it's not on a lot. It's funny how it's on Coinbase, but it's on Gate.io and Liquid, and that's it. So,
LHC,
it's not even on Binance.
Authorization of $250 million.
I guess it's not a stable coin.
Charlie Golf, LHC.
It's odd. It's all right. Whatever. It's cool, man. Let's keep pushing on here. Love you guys. This is a very good chat. What is the market doing here on close? We are. All right. Here's what's pump-pumping right now. Where is she saying that's pumping at? ISIG, VS, LMND is going up after hours. DOCN, GRTS, CFVI. I want to say she said LIRG. I could be wrong about that though. I'm looking on here.
Equity reporting.
All right. All right. We're going to turn off the AI if you would, and get back to chatting. Yeah, it's crazy. How about Dogezilla? I don't. I'm sorry, don't hold Dogezilla. Because I don't know. Woo! Look at that sucker. All right. So what's it done? So. How long has this been around? It's got a year on it. So last month it peaked out at whatever that is, 10 zeros and a 1. Yeah, that's a crap coin. It did a dead cat bounce too. Yeah, I'm not real big on Doge Zilla. I don't even see what's it even trade on. CoinMarketCap didn't even have it. So it is what it is. Appreciate it. DHUB, what's up? Let's do it. DHUB, let's go. D Hub, right? Well, I gotta look on my other. So this is. I don't have D Hub. Is it a? Oh, it must be OTC. DHUB. Let me look on TradingView. I don't have a D Hub. Did I look at that wrong? DHUB. I don't have that, man. DHUB. Yeah. Jesse James, what's up, brother? I don't have DHUB. It's not popping up on anything that I've got. Thanks for looking. Appreciate it. Give me a follow. Gala, it was strong, man, up until the hack. Were you affected by the Bitmart? I didn't have anything on Bitmart. No, I was not affected. I did see that they sent it to a mixer directly, so it's going to be hard to track those coins, right? So I know Bitmart. So from what I understand, Bitmart kind of thought they knew who it was and they were trying to make contact, but once they moved the coins, it went to a wallet and then it went to a mixer. So it's going to be very, very hard to track. I would tell you that if these are not ones that are going to give that back. They didn't even recognize it until USDC, the stablecoin, was actually moved. Right? Shiba. I mean, they pummeled it. I saw the tweet. It was like 15 different coins. It was ridiculous, and it was some big ones. But they didn't recognize it until the 500K of USDC because that's their stash, right? That moved and like, oh, something's going on, and then it goes to a mixer. So good luck with that, right? So I mean, what can you do? So that's it. Yeah, it sucks. DHED. Let me see what that is. DHDE Hub. Bro, I'm not. That's got to be like some unknown crypto then. HUB, but it's not coming up. Yeah, there it is. Sorry, man. So it's a 0.017, right, which is 1 cent, almost 2 cents. Down today, coming back up. What's it done? It jumped to 6 cents a month ago. Oh my gosh! All right, so. You can, if I'm doing well, that's September. Let me do the yearly. So all right, this is going to sound weird. You can get long at 2 cents is where I start buying again. It's a hold right now, but it does breach 0.012. 0.012 is where I jump out. It's a hold right now. Once it gets above 0.021, I start to buy, and then I start to buy heavy above the 0.037. There you go. That's the D Hub. Never looked that one up. Have no idea what it does. Where's it trade? Pancake, XT, and Gate. Got it. Cool. I feel bad too, man. I heard that they were going to use the money to buy back. Who was going to use the money to buy back? You're losing me there. Were you affected on? Oh, yeah. I don't know anything. I've never used Bitmart. I'm sure it's big out there in the ethos. That's not one that I use. I try to use. It's gonna sound weird. I try to use like so. I got rugged by Cryptopia. I've been rugged by another one, but it wasn't a lot. I'd have to look back. But Cryptopia was like 2018 got rugged. So I don't use, like, I like the dexes. I trust them. But if I'm trading on an actual platform that's centralized, I use known ones like Voyager, Crypto, FTX, Binance. Right, you're not going to get rugged there. So thoughts on Moderna? Let's do it. Moderna, it is MNRA. here, mRNA, excuse me. All right, so there's a couple lines in the sand here, and it's perfectly placed. So you're at 265 right now. It's at 3 or 4 or 5 bad days. Line in the sand is 225. 225 on Moderna mRNA is where you jump out, or it's going to really fall. You're 265 now. You're sitting right above the 200-day bull bear pivot. So if it falls, it's going to be in bear territory. Understand that. Where do I get long? It looks like it's a long way away, but it's really not. 350, clearly defined. That's a clearly defined technical analysis of where you get long. You can see it. It hit at 350. It hit in late July. It made support there in August. It did it again in October, and then it went straight across late October to November. It just sat there for about 7 to 8 days. So it's clearly defined. Again, 225 is where I jump out, and I jump back in at 350. There you go. Right now, it'd probably be a hold to me. Again, not financial advice, just what I would do. So, all right, very good. Appreciate you guys. Litecoin, man. So the stories I've got about Litecoin are mind-boggling. So LTC, it's at what is it below 150 today? Let me look at USD. It's at 154. Let me normalize this real quick, right? So if I'm being honest with you, I would probably start buying back at 230. Again, we're a long way away from that, but it can get there fairly quickly. So the fall from 230 took about 15 days. 230 is where I start nibbling again. Understand where it falls out at. Are you ready for this? This is very important. At, let's call it 105. That is the line in the sand. It will absolutely dump. So again, 230 is where you can get long and get real long at that 280 mark. 280 again. Charles Lee, the founder, in 2017 jumped out at 600 at the all-time highs. Like he literally timed. I think it was like 605. He got out at 600. He used to work for Coinbase. He started Litecoin, still kind of a crypto celeb, right? But yeah, the founder left in 2017. So at the height, like late 2017, like November of 2017 is when he walked out on Litecoin, and that was the end of that. That's when I sold a lot, but I still hold a bunch, right? I do think the coin probably gets back up to if we have an altcoin run up, we're probably going to be, I can see 300, maybe 350. So there you go. Appreciate you all on the Litecoin. It's not something that I would be buying right now. Let's just say that though. Again, not financial advice. CoinGecko, TradingView, Fear Greed Index. Yeah. So I use CoinMarketCap. I've used CoinGecko, and I definitely use TradingView for a lot of stuff. Again, I don't buy. I don't trade where I chart. That's a really, really bad. That's a very, very good rule. Let's just say that. Don't buy where you chart. Now, I do have TradingView locked into to a centralized exchange. It's not crypto though. So there you go. Baby Moon Floki. Love the freaking name. Baby Moon Floki. Let's do it. I have, and then I'll get to what Baby Moon. It's not even Floki. There it is. How far? So it did. Good God, man! So many zeros. 1. I can't even fathom or count the zeros. 10 zeros. 1 is where it went, and then it's just gone down since then. It did have a little dead cat bounce in the year, and just continues to fall. But that's just not good. That's just there's some good shit coins that are doing this. Get on those, right? They might be doing this, But get on those, not on the baby moon Floki. You probably know more about this if it's going to pump. If there's a catalyst behind it, you're going to know more about that than me. By the way, Solano's on the move. Baby moon Floki. Appreciate you though, HD Rider. What's up, man? Is DraftKings ever? No, man. DraftKings doing this. I can't, with the right mind, even recommend getting back into that until it gets a. Oh yeah, it's bad. It's up 8 today though, which is so. There's a line drawn. You could probably start to 30. You could probably start nibbling at 40, but I really wouldn't even jump back in until it's above the 200 day. The 50 day, I mean, it's really got to move a lot. 50, it's got to go to 55. Well, you could do 52, but really 55 is where I'd jump back in. It's in a world of hurt. I mean, it's literally that stocks. The gaming stocks suck. They really do. So, watch yourself there. T Devils, what's up, brother? I started scaling back into UV. Yeah. So be careful with the VIX. That. Is that? I think that's levered too. Is UVXY? Hang on. Is UVXY? Yeah, this is the. Isn't it levered though? No, this one's not. So it's ultra short though. So it's down today. This is not a trade you want to hold. This is a day-to-day play. It really is. Like. If you were in this, it's been 3 red days and 4 big green days. So you're not wrong. Just this is a daily trade, right? This is where we talk about the overnight risk. This would be one of those stocks, right? So shout out, Dennis. Good to see you again, man. Reflection. He's talking to not Baby Moon. Appreciate you guys being here. Appreciate the follows as well. You guys are awesome. Moderna dropped 15%. Yeah, that's the thing, man. We don't even know what we're like. It's just the market's just so choppy right now. Yeah, it's down 13 right now. And 5 days ago, it was at 350 to 265 right now. You just never know. You never know. All we have is price, guys. That's why we like stocks that do this. I know you guys like to buy down here and hope it goes back up, and that's cool. That's great. That's a dope strategy if you know something. If you're in a Discord or a subreddit or a message board or whatever that knows something, I'm all about it. Buy it down here, and if it pumps 30%, congratulations. That's awesome. But again, if you know nothing about the stock and it's doing this, those are not the stocks that I play, right? We like to buy high, sell higher, right? We're not in it to be right. We don't follow stuff all the way down. We're in it to make money. If you're in the markets for anything else but to make money, you're in the wrong place, right? Let me tell you something else. If your stock is below 30, and especially if it's below 20 on the relative strength, that's the RSI 14, the relative strength index, you're in the wrong stock. Legitly, it's going like this. There's a reason that people say, oh, it's oversold. It's oversold because it's sucky stock. But it's above 70, and they say, oh, well, it's overbought. There's a reason it's overbought. That's a very good stock, period. That's how you roll in the market. Buy strength, don't buy weakness, right? Buying weakness is a good way to go broke. It literally is, right? This is a much easier trade. Plus, it's not as stressful. You're not stressed out all the time. If a stock continues to do this, how much stress are you placing on yourself? Your mental health means something, right? You can live to fight another day, right? That this is an easier trade. It's not easy, easier, right? This is a bad trade that is just going to cause you stress and worry all day long. Crypto is the same way. If you can't understand how crypto's been down 30% 3 times. Like the entire market has gone down 30% 3 times. Okay? If you can't, like if you think the world's going to end, right? Because you're down that far, you shouldn't be in crypto. That's number 1. Number 2, if you're in Bitcoin, Bitcoin's been down 80% 9 times. That I've been in it 9 times. Like I feel nothing. When it does 50 down, I don't feel a thing. When we're down 30, I don't feel a thing. Literally, I don't, because you can't. It's just what it does, right? It trades 5x the amount of times the stock market trades, right? Stock market trades 31.5 hours a week, right, on an annualized basis. Crypto trades 168. That's 5x. So it's going to move a lot more than stocks are. All right, I'm off my soapbox. What are we doing today? STRN. Let's rock and roll. STRN, Stranded Company. Okay, not a lot of TA here, but this thing looks looking good. So again, it's off its its lows. It came out at what, 311? When it ran to $6, and now we're back to 521, and it's had a hell of an advertising agency. Wow. Now, I know nothing about this stock. Congratulations. It's got a small float. It can pump, and insiders, well, it's a penny stock, so insiders are going to own 71% insider owned, so they want that stock to go up hard, right? So point is, yeah, I'd stay long here. I mean, you got to hold. I don't know if I'd be adding, but that's a damn. I mean, it did this, and now it's doing this again within, what is that? Maybe a month. That's awesome. Congratulations, man. It's awesome, man. If you're in STRN, I know nothing about it. Who is that? Ollie, what's up, brother? Elon, Dogelon. Dogelon. I have not looked at that one in a while. Dogelon, which is Elon. No, it's not. Dogelon Mars. Elon. Thank you very much. Let's see what we're doing here. Had quite a few pumps. It's in a downtrend though, so clearly, let me go to 1 month. It's gone from what's that, 6 zeros or 6 or 5, all the way down to add a 0, 1 0 in the last month. It's in a bad place right now. Let me take the last three months. I'd stay long above. Looks like 5075. It's at the 5011, right? So 6075. Stay long. So you're long above that. You can start to maybe add a little at 5017. There you go. That's very tough to do. TAR. Thank you, though, man. I appreciate it. All right, but darn on STRN. Yes, Elon Doge learning to trade 431. Yes, we are, dude. Believe me, we've all been there. Right on. Thank you, Dennis. Evan, thank you, Sam, Ollie. Appreciate it. Go off, right? Yeah. So I can keep going, right? Follow the trends, don't follow the trades. That's one. We look, man. We're in the dating business, right? We don't get married to anything. So, like, I'm all about some diamond hands. If you know something that I don't, right? But if I see a stock doing this, like, why? Why would I stress? Like, that's just so freaking stressful, right? Like when the market's doing this, that's stress to me too, right? I don't need it. That's why right now I'm literally trading 2 or 3 stocks. That's it. Now, crypto I trade a lot, right? It's mostly buys, but I did do some tax loss. So here's what you should be doing right now: tax loss harvesting. So if you bought up here and your crypto is down here, right? Sell it and then buy it back, and you just captured that loss that you can write off on your taxes, right? So even if you're getting something back, you can get something back more from the IRS. So there you go. That's tax loss harvesting. You can write that off against your gains as well. You can't do that in stocks. It's called the wash sale rule, just so you know. MMAT, let's rock and roll in the MAAT. So if you haven't joined our Telegram channel, I don't promote it. If you want to join, great. But there's a guy in there that loves the math. He loves it. He knows what's going on. His name is Stephen Bench. You can at him there, and the man will tell you where it's at. Okay, this thing's basing. Whew. So it is literally basing at. So if it goes under $3, you got to cut it, man. I don't know where you're at. I'm not even getting long this thing until 6:20ish, right? There's so much supply between 3 and 6. It's insane. Maybe if you get above 4, you might get a little bit longer, but you still get the 20-day you got to work through. You got to work through the 50-day, and then you got to work through a lot of supply right around 530, 540, 520. So watch yourself on the mat. Now again, it could pump at any time. You are going to know more about this than me. It does not have a small float, but it has been known to pump once or twice. So again, it's not a stock that I would be in. In fact, I wouldn't even be holding. This is not even a hold to me. This is a. I'll see you back when you get some relative strength around $6. So relative strength at 25. Just so you know, that's 35% of stocks are a better trade than this one. Hello, sir. It's IMD. Was it IMDDB? Love it. You keep your eye on anything for tomorrow. All right, so I'll do some insider trades. Again, these are not my calls because I'm just eyeballing. I'm fairly good at that, so I'm just eyeballing some trades here that just came in. So PayPal director bought on, again, these are not calls, guys. Again, not financial advice. My calls aren't financial advice. But typically these insider trades, they pop the next day for 1 day. That's it, right? But you got to play them. You got to watch them. So, all right. So if I'm being honest with myself, if the first ones I'd probably start looking at. Let me go back to after hours here. Cano, no. Gain, no. Kevin, no. APTX. APTX would be an interesting one to me. Here's why. It was the CFO traded APTX on Thursday. He bought a 12% larger position for $100,000. That would be one that I would look at for tomorrow. Again, I haven't researched these, so that would be one that I might start with, right? I like NEO. NEO. It looks like it's a biotech. It's got plenty of volume. It looks like it was traded today by the CEO. Never mind. It's that is an option. He took an option on that. Cross that one out. NEO is out. You might look at PayPal. You might look at that. The director sized up again on Friday. It's a 325% larger position. He spent $500,000. We all know that PayPal is doing this. So why is he buying $500,000 worth of stuff? Literally 3x'd his holdings. So why? So he must know something. And he bought that on Friday. So what did PayPal do today? Let's just look at PYPL. It was up slightly today, so it's not like it's a great. It's up after hours, so it'll probably be up tomorrow in the morning. Just let you know that's how the PayPal is going to work. I don't know if it really busts out though. Again, I would need to do more research. You also might look at now this one's late. GTYH, GTYH, the CEO bought. It was up 7%. He bought on Friday. That makes a lot of sense. Yes, GTYH is one to watch. The president bought on Thursday. Sorry. He bought a 27% larger position for $200,000. So GTYH is what I'd look at APTX for right now. There'll be more that are sliding in. But those are the insider buys. Again, if you watch my channel and my TikToks, let me tell you again, here's how we do it. We look at the insider trades. We're about 73%. Again, not financial advice. I'm not telling you what to do. You're making your own decision here. Do your own research. But typically these guys, the calls that we make are about 74%, right? They don't go up much though, like 2, 3, 4. Sometimes we'll get 5, 6, 7, 10% sometimes, but usually 2, 3, 4, 5%, right? That's it. But they're good for one day. That's why you've got to check back. Literally, it's very time sensitive on these insider calls. So again, not financial advice, just letting you guys know. Lithium stocks, I've got calls on them right now. LAC I like, which has not been doing well the last couple of days. LAC and SLI. So LAC, I actually like it here. I like it above 25. I like where it's at now. I'd be adding some here on LAC. So that means my options are they're not terrible. Let's just say that, right? All right. So what else we're looking at? SLI really quick. Lithium stock as well. It's Standard Lithium. It just got back. It's still bounced off the lower trend line. I would get long. It's clearly defined here at $9. It's $8.50 now. $9. It was down 9% since it kind of collapsed today. Good Lord. How does SLI collapse and LAC doesn't? So $9 is where I start nibbling back at. If you want to be real safe about it, I get above 10. There you go. That's SLI, and those are the lithium stocks. So shout out to Johnny Musa. What's up, my man? Corey Hercom is what's still a hold. XRP, yeah. To me, XRP is a hold. XRP could literally go to 15 cents. Not that I'm but I think they win. I think they win the lawsuit. I really do. So XRP is a hold for me. I'm not buying more. I've got XRP down very, very low. Right. That's the only reason I would say that. If I'm XRP and I've got it at $1 or $2, you know, I'd be real careful. But I think that they win the lawsuit. The problem is when is that going to be? Like when in 2022? Is it going to be 2023? How long is the SEC going to drag that out? Now, if they win, it will go to all-time highs. It'll be $3 plus. I believe their all-time high is $3.20 or $3.50. So it'll definitely do that for sure. I mean, people will be buying it by the truckloads. Crypto will be up that day too, just to let you know. So that's how I'm playing XRP. Again, if you're in it, Corey, it's definitely a hold, man. Definitely a hold. But I don't know how deep you're in or how big your position is. So if you've taken a loss or if it's in a losing position, Corey, I would tax loss harvest. So sell it, buy it back at the price it's at now, and book that loss for your taxes. Tax loss harvest. If you don't know about that, Google that and you can read about it. It's basically a wash sale that you can do up until January 1 of this year. The infrastructure bill did away with wash sale in crypto as of starting next year. By any lithium stocks, again, LAC is the only one that I'd be looking at right now. Appreciate you. Lithium's going to crank. Absolutely. It's I've got an option on LAC right now. It's not printing the last couple of days, but it's doing well. All maritime. Yes, it is, Johnny. Thoughts on? So I just got. So my Twitter is at Trading Heavy, or you can look me up. It is iambull.eth. That's right. I took iambull ENS. So iambull.eth. If you want to send some tips there, I will take all the tips I can get. Yeah. So I'm very bullish on ENS. I did think it was a little bit cumbersome though. They need to really fix that. I get why, right? Because they got to be really careful. But if they can really get that down to how you buy a domain name versus an ENS name, I'm all about it. But yes, very bullish ENS. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. I love XRP, my main hold. Yeah, I'm not an XRP Army guy. It's not my main hold, but I've got a really, really big bag just because it went back to like 20, I want to say 2016. It might have been 2017. Whatever it was, it was low when I bought it. So I am balanced. Good for you, bro. Stay balanced. How about Bitcoin? I like Bitcoin, but I think so 50. It needs first of all, it's got to get above 50. If it gets above that, maybe I add some. But it's got to regain 53. It really needs to regain 58. And then I think the Fibonacci extension it needs to gain is, let me get to it, is it needs to get to 58 for sure. It needs to get to 58. That's what I'd really start adding a lot again. And then I'd look for a price target of 63, and then above 63 I get real long. So again, I'm buying high, I'm selling higher, right? I don't sell a lot of Bitcoin, but recently I have been just because I can. But I'm just buying the dips, selling stuff, right? I'm not really following my own rules there in Bitcoin, but I've been in Bitcoin for a good number of years now, so I get what it does. Hey, it could literally go down to 29 tomorrow. So be careful of the Bitcoin. I do like it though. I appreciate it, Janine. You're awesome. All our cryptos I lost except my XRP. Well, if you're so I would say if you lost them. Oh, you lost them in like a hack or Cryptopia closed up or Silk Road. Was it a Silk Road deal? I had a buddy lose what would be right now about $5 million in Silk Road. So he's on the creditors list. So I don't know how that's going to play out. What's up, Trooper Hoop? AB. Okay, dude, are you getting me into the penny stocks again? Abe PF. ABEPF. Let's go. Vision. Oh, yeah. So this is a lithium. It's not the worst trade. Until today, Supertrend had it as a buy. Technicals have it as a sell. I wouldn't buy it until it gets back over 25 cents. Yeah. That'd be a really good place to buy. At that point, it would be a really good uptrend, which it was up until that, what was that, November 15th? Something happened. So there you go. Trooper Loop. Again, 25 is when I start nibbling and getting longer. Are you all-time short? No, I rarely short. Weebles made it very easy to short, and that's really cool. But I don't really short. I like stuff with relative strength. I can't, like, I can tell you the levels that if it's going to hit, but when I look at if I'm going to short something, I look at something going down and I can see the levels that it could bounce off of, and I'm like, I don't know if I want to short that, So there you go. I'm not a real short. I don't short a lot of stocks. I never short crypto, but I just know how to play it because you've been in it for so long, right? Experience does count for something. Crypto is always a new day, though, to me. So, is it normal to lose a lot of money in your? Yes. So, understand, and I went through this too. Everybody loses money the first year, right? So, that's just part of the learning curve, right? So, you can pay somebody $10 grand to teach you to trade, but when it's your money on the line, let me tell you, your thinking changes. That's when you kind of learn about, this is an easier trade than this trade, right? So yeah, I probably lost. There were a couple of years that I lost. In fact, I would be my first year. I definitely lost about $5 grand, but I wasn't betting much though, right? I mean, when you start paper trading, different, right? Paper trading, you kind of get it, but again, you're not trading. Once you start trading real money, your whole mindset switches to, you're risk averse a lot more, and that's not a bad thing. But you can and will lose money, absolutely. All right, we're gonna amp. Let's see what's going on with the amp. While I look up amp, guys, please give me a follow. Hit that. Also follow me on YouTube. So. Are you wanting a Ameriprise? I'm guessing that's what you're wanting. Or are you looking for the crypto? So I'm guessing you're looking for the crypto. So I'm going to give you that one first. Let me find a good USD amp. There we go. All right, amp. I got August. All right, so not too bad. It's at 5 cents a day. It's doing the bumps. It's a tradable asset for sure. With the bumps, right? Back in November it pumped, then it went down, then it pumped again, and late November. I get long about that time frame, right? So it's at 0.05, 0.72. It's not really well defined, but 0.072 is where I get long. You can kind of see it in my background there, what I'm looking at. Yeah. So the technicals say sell, but the super trade says buy. So I would not be buying here. I would I can't. Again, not financial advice, but I wouldn't get long until 0.07 or 7 cents. There you go. Sorry. That's AMP and Light one. I need help. Gwen, yeah, dude. I'm sorry, bro. Sorry, Todd. I wish I could help you. But and the fact, I don't even know if you can call Coinbase. They're very hard to get a hold of. I don't really use them. I use the Coinbase Pro, so they kind of respond to me a little bit. Fiverr, what's up with the Fiverr today? I hadn't even checked it for a month. Now I know why. So, well, a month ago wasn't too bad. Literally 10 days ago, 160. It's at 127. It was up 2% today. I would get long at, okay, so I start nibbling back at 160, right? Start nibbling back at 160, and then I'm trying to pour some water. Nibble back at 160, and then you can get much longer at 190. So that's how you play Fiverr. Fiverr is in just a toilet, man. It's doing this since mid-November. So I want to see it come back and just give me some of this at least, right? It's not even doing that. So that's my problem. What's up, B. Hodgkins? Again, not so the last stock you gave me was a good stock. This one, I like Fiverr as the company. I think I love what they do, right? I think it's a great services that people can put on there and offer up. But stock sucks. I'm just going to let you know. So the way I see it, does have a smaller float, so it can pump though. So be on the lookout for that. Hodgkinson, love it. OMG, yes, I did it, but it gained a lot too. Oh my God. Okay, Corey, you know what I say about that, brother. All right, CXO. What is CXO? Have I had that one before? Let me look at CXO. CXO. Lithium. Oh, you back in the lithium train again, huh? It's basing out. I'm sure you know. I don't have to tell you. That's I can tell you, bro. Like you're gonna know more about this than me. I wouldn't get long in this till till 50 cents. It's like a round number. It's at 33 now. Super Trends got it as a sell, and the technicals don't even have it as anything. So Super Trends got it as a sell on the daily. Just letting you know. Appreciate you. I'll get back to Uni in just a second. It was that Johnny. Shiba, I'm holding. I don't know about Bika. I'll look at that real quick. Gala is a hold, but it's a hard hold. So watch the Gala. Links back up above 19. Bika. Let's look at Bika really quick. Never even heard of that one. So tell me some more about that one. Bikonomi. You know what? Maybe I did. Is this a DeFi token? Yeah, it's been around for a while. Damn, it's just gone to hell, man. Jeez, dog, that's not good. So this thing is what are we at today? $6. This thing went to 20, 22, 21. I wouldn't even nibble at this thing until I'm above 8, and then I get longer at, let's call it 12. And then you get real long. This one's clearly defined. 15. That's the Bico. The other one, the Gala, is a hold right now on the Bico. Unless you know something that I don't, this is not one that I would be buying right there. It needs to show some kind of turn. It's just going down, 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 down. It needs to give me a turn. All right, thoughts on Uni? I used it. Well, I got the airdrop right on several wallets. That was cool. I just found another wallet a month ago that I got an airdrop on, and that's what I bought time with. So on Olympus, but I'm not real bullish on Uni. I love the DEX. I love Pancake, but I like Uni the best. 3 months, it's in a downtrend, and it's really in a downtrend for the year as well. Where can you get long? You can start to nibble again at 27, and then you can get real long at 33. So, but it's gone to 44, and right now it sits at 16. That is not good. That is down. What is that? 200%. So whatever it is. All right. Thank you, Hodgkins. Pfizer. You want to know about Pfizer, huh? I hate that. I hate their CEO. I don't. That dude's stock's great. So stay long above 50. It was down today, but I don't think that lasts. It literally hit the 20-day and bounced up a little bit. But you stay long above 50. I'd like to see a candle above. You want to see a nice daily candle tomorrow that's green tomorrow, and if that's the case, I'd start adding there. But you can stay long above 50. Pfizer's not a bad play right now. In fact, it's a really good play. It did this, does a little dip, and now it's back up, going making higher highs and higher lows. So there you go. Well, 88 dipped down again. 80 just hasn't been strong, man. I've got a ton of Cardano. I love it. I think I thought December was going to be the month that a lot of layer 2 apps would come out that they were building on top of Cardano, and that's not really happening yet. So follow Charles Hodgkins. Clearly he's the founder, and he'll tell you more about it. I do hold a bag though. I think I don't even know where I bought that at. It's like really, really low, like a quarter. I mean, it's way low. So, all right. Appreciate you guys. No market cap as of right now. No, it does not. Have you heard of Baby Shiba? I mean, I've heard of it, but I'm not. I hadn't looked at it though. What's up, Kevin? 711. You bought more Bitcoin. When I got to 43, I did to 48. So as long as it continues to trend up, I won't buy until 58 and then 63. So those are my levels. It really needs to get back above 53, and it quickly. It really, really does, right? So for me to have confidence. Thanks, Kevin. Bitcoin to me, even if you don't hold Bitcoin or like Bitcoin, and you like ETH and the DeFi and the Solana and the Mana and the Luna and all those that are the virtual world, the metaverse, if you would, you still got to root for Bitcoin. Just letting you know, Bitcoin's down, everybody falls, right? Ethereum against Bitcoin is doing very, very well. It's the best it's ever done. I will say that. But if Bitcoin falls, they all fall, right? Like if there were a serious readjustment, a serious drawdown in Bitcoin to like 29, everybody, including ETH, would be way off, right? So just understand, you need, even if you don't like it, like I'm not a big XRP fan, but I root for it, right? You got to do that, because if they win a lawsuit, all crypto's going to pump. If Bitcoin's at 90K, it probably means that your crypto's 2x, 3x, 10x, 50x, right? So you got to root for Bitcoin. Don't let, I see a lot of TikTokers, Bitcoin's done. I'm telling you, you don't want Bitcoin to be done, right? Like there's a reason why it's called gold, right? It may move like an aircraft carrier, but it does this, right? But it typically makes higher highs, right? So when it's making higher highs, so is your coin. Your coin may be being 2, 3, 4, 5x It's great. Love to hear it, right? And I'm not against shit coins. I like shit coins. Here's the thing, though. I like shit coins doing this. If the shit coin is doing that could be a rug pull, right? Again, depends on the shit coin. So Sophie or SoFi, as so many people have told me before, it's in a world of hurt, man. It really is. It did a double top at 24. You knew that mid-November, and literally in about 15, 20 days here, it is now basing out. It was at 24, and now it's at 4. It's at 15 today, so it's not. So where would I start buying again? 18. 18, I'd start buying again, and then I get real long at 21. And you're not too far from that. It's at 1572, right? 18 is not that far off. Right? No, it's going to bounce off 1930 just because that's the 20-day. Sorry, the 200-day. Yeah, wait till 18. That puts you above the 200-day. But the 50 and the 20-day are 1950. So if it can defeat those and get to 2021, I'd go real long on SoFi. There you go. Appreciate you. We doing a little F-Cell and then Disney. Let's do it. I haven't seen anything. I did see that they appointed, was it a female CFO? I thought that was very cool of them. All right, $6 is the line in the sand. If it goes to $6, you need that's basing out at or essentially basing out. It's gone below that, but not by much. So it's in a bad place, man. What can I tell you? Here's what I could say. 4 days ago. If it gets back to 9, but actually I'd get above the 200-day first. So I'd say 9, but I'd get above that 200-day at 920-ish. Actually, 950. 950, that puts you above the 200 and the 20-day, 950, and you'll see 12 really quick. So 950 is where I get long. It's at 720 now. It's not too far away, 20%-ish. So, yeah, that's how I play it. F-Cell, and like I said, if it gets above 1150, it's gonna run. It's going because there's hardly any supply in the past 10 months there, and the supply back in March and April's probably gone by now. So there you go. That's how you play F-Cell. Who was that? Hannibal the Cannibal. Love it, brother. What about Ethereum Classic? I have not even looked at that. Ethereum Classic. I had a buddy basically retire on Ethereum Classic at $9, and it went to and he sold it all in 2017. All right, ETC. It is. I'm actually want to see it myself. Not against the euro though. Where's my USD, boys and girls? There it is. So what's it doing today? Man, can you imagine? It's at 39. Good Lord, that's awesome. It needs to be above its first half highs, which it is. What is its first half highs? Oh, no, it's not. So technicals have a sell. Super Trend's got a sell. I've got a hold. I actually like ETC. It's kind of like Litecoin to me, right? 39. I don't think I get long. I start nibbling about 58. It's where I start nibbling at 50, which is not far from that at all. So 39, 40 right now. 58, I start nibbling. I get real long at 75. That is Ethereum Classic. It's a hold for me right now. Again, not financial advice. That's just what I would be doing. I don't even think I have ETC anymore. I sold mine at I don't even remember what it was, like $3 or $4, $6, but a friend of mine had loads of it. I don't even remember, like so much. It was incredible, and it went to $9, and I thought, my God, that guy is lucky as hell. And then there it goes. It's gone to whatever it's been to. Has it been to 120? What did it get to? No, it's been to 180. It went to 184. Good God! Congratulations there, Disney. It is. Sorry, forgot the Diz. All right, guys, I'm about to bounce because I've got to do some videos. I've got to go pick up the squid. Disney bounced today. Man, how would I play this? If you hold it right now, you can still hold if you're, if you bought below, if you bought the dip. But I mean, my God, I think I could buy it. So it's at 150. It's not too far away. 163. 163, 164 is where I'd buy. It's going to jump really quickly to 168. There's a big gap there, so it will fill that gap in 2 or 3 days if it's in an uptrend. At that point, you can start to nibble. Once it fills the gap, you can continue to nibble all the way until it really needs to get to 180.85 to go very, very long. Again, it's at 150. Here it is again at 164. Is where I would start to nibble, and if it gets to 164, if it's in a good uptrend, it's probably going to run to 168 very quickly, and then just continue to nibble. There's a lot of supply now between 168 and 185. There's a lot of supply. So 185 is where I get real long at, and you can see an all-time high very, very soon. There you go. Appreciate it. BAT, I'd say long. I like BAT just because it's MetaMask, right? So, no, sorry, Brave. It's the Brave browser, which I think more and more people are using. It had 7 million users as of last month or month before last. And then 2 months before that, it was 6 million. So more and more are using the Brave browser. BAT, I can look it up for you very quickly and give you the levels. BAT, I hold a lot of it, so just so you know, see where BAT, it's in a good spot. So, I'd stay long above. It's real close. If I'm being honest with you, I'd hold here. I would not get long until it's 150. But it's not. It's $1.33 right now. 150 is where I get long. I get real long at 160, but I think you can nibble here above $1.17. I think you can nibble here. I really do. It's had 2 really good days, but before that, it had about 4 bad days. But yeah, man, this isn't bad at all. I mean, yeah, 140. I start to really nibble, and then you start getting to 150, 160. Oh yeah. Let me back up on BAT here. At because it's not well defined. Let's just say that there's a big big U. It's come off the U and it's in a downtrend, right? But today it was that big. Yeah, let's call it 142, 143 is where I get real long. There you go. Appreciate it. Free profit, love it, brother. VET. I'm kind of out on the VET right now. It's just not performing like it was. I don't think you're talking. I think you're talking about the crypto. Let me find a USD. Here's USDT. That is not the one that I wanted. Here, let me go to coin market cap. I'm not getting VET. VeChain, I hold it just so you know, but it's not very good for me right now. You can't, for the year, I guess you can stay long at 5 cents. What's it at now? 9 cents. It goes under 5. You're in a world we are in a world of hurt. So 5, 6 cents, I'd hold. I would not get long until I get above 15 cents. And then you can get a lot longer at 18 cents and then real long at 23. That's the VeChain. Solano's next. Let's go to Solano. Let me get back into my trading view. So it's an outperformer. Solano is. Gotta love it. Let me get it on a better exchange. Solano, there it is. All right, yeah, dude, it's such an outperformer. It's ridiculous. This was a phenomenal. Yeah, I think you stay. I think you stay long here. I think you can eat like it's had 4 bad days though, right? Which they all have. So yeah, I think you stay long. I think that you got support at 172. And then I can tell you before you get long, because I drew a line here. You start getting long at that 220 mark. So 192, get long at 220. But I'd stay long now. The technicals have the sell on the super trend's got a sell on it as well, but that tracks more of the momentum ish, if you would. Not that we don't, but the relative strength in this is really, really good. So I like Solana long. I think Solana, again, not financial bias. I think Solana's $1,000 coin. I really do. Whether that's, probably spring of 2022, I truly believe it's about $1,000 coin. So that means from right here, it's a 5x. So that's why I hold Solana. Don't have a huge back, because I got in on Solana late, like 120. So just so you know, Lgbn and then ChargePoint will be the last one, guys. Please give me a follow, because I've got the bounce. I got to pick up the squid stuff. All right, Lgbn. I think it's a hold. You're at $20 right now. I'm not buying this. If you have another good trend, if it gets above 28, I start buying again, right? But it's a hold right now, just for what it's done the last 5 days. So it's got 5 red candles. Today it jumped all the way to 25. So that's a good omen. I could tell you to start nibbling there, but I'd really wait about 28. But it's definitely a hold right now. LGBN's a hold right now. And ChargePoint, here we come. CHPT. ChargePoint Holdings. Yeah, damn it. Line in the sand is $20. It's at $20.74 right now. I can't even tell, with the consciousness, I can't even tell you, there's some really good defined places to get long here, and it's literally not until 27. You're at 20. It doesn't seem that far away, but that's probably about a 20% move, 25% move. So 27 is where I get long. That'll put you above the 200-day, the 50-day, and the 20-day all in. But now you'll be bouncing off those. So if you're holding here, which I would not, I'm not against it, but it's not something I would do. I'm not getting long until 27. Again, we buy high, we sell higher. We buy strength. So if it gets back to this level and then breaks out, that's where we want to buy. That is how we do it. Disney, we just did. Appreciate you guys. You guys are awesome. Please give me a follow. Please follow the YouTube. I continue to do this, but my guys on YouTube, David, Joey, M, join the pack, many more. So when you guys call the charts out to me, those guys get to see it on YouTube. So it is better for you to be on YouTube than TikTok. YouTube's about 7,000 right now. We're going to start doing more with the YouTube, but appreciate you guys on TikTok. Please, again, give me a follow. We go live literally every trading day, 8 a.m. Central, right? So noon Eastern, and then we also do 2 p.m. Central, 3 p.m. Eastern for the last trading hour of the day. We turn on the AI, and we get to see the stocks that are pumping, and then we talk crypto, we talk stocks, we talk anything you want to talk. We do the TA, and the guys on YouTube get to see all the charts. I do turn the camera to the charts like this a lot of the times, but again, it's backwards. I could flip it, but it takes so much, and I've got stuff. So I typically just talk through this, but on the YouTube you can see it all. So that being said, guys, I appreciate you guys. Hit me back up here at 11 o'clock tomorrow. Again, 11 a.m. Central. We go live, and then we do it again 2 p.m. Central, and we went to 4 o'clock today my time. That's 2 hours. That's 3 hours of live every day, which I love to do lives. Again, there's no earpiece. I don't have a team. It's just me and what I've done my entire career, and love it. So again, we need the S&P above 4,500, and we need the Dow Jones Industrial Average above 34,500. If it drops below those, guys, understand bad things are going to happen. We're going to have some real problems in the economy. The VIX being high, understand that stocks are going to move down 600 or up 600 at 28, right? So understand that. I showed you the formula of how you get the implied volatility today. I'll talk about it tomorrow as well, and how I know it's going to move up 600 or down 600 in a day. So today, what did it move? It moved like 650. Yeah, 646. So there you go. Appreciate you guys being on here. Watch your six. You go hard in the paint, and we will see you tomorrow. I appreciate you guys. Thank you so very much for all that you guys have taught me. I hope I teach you. YouTube channel is, I believe it's YouTube at stocktrade.tips. So look at at stocktrade.tips. You'll see me there. We also have a Telegram. I really don't promote that, but I do post charts in there of stocks that are doing this. So, all right, guys, appreciate you guys. I love you guys. TikTok's been good to me. You guys been good to me. You've got me into some crypto coins that made me some money. So I hope I can make you guys some money as well. Again, not financial advice, but I appreciate you guys. Again, I'll see you tomorrow. Thanks, guys. All right, guys, we're out of here on YouTube. I appreciate you guys. You guys are awesome. If I could spell. You guys are awesome. I will see you guys tomorrow. I've got... I might do some live day trading coming up. I've got to figure it out at night though, so I'll let you guys know. But I may put the channel on autopilot all day long. So just letting you guys know that. So, but it'll be a good watch. It'll have multiple screens up for you about what to watch, but also show you the stocks that are pumping as well. I think I'm going to do it from Trade Ideas. They're about $300 a month, so it's not an easy decision, but it would be live day trading though. So, all right, guys, appreciate you on YouTube. I will see you guys tomorrow. Watch your six. Go hard in the paint.